Hey, good Thursday morning. Yeah. There's a lot of folks right now who are struggling. Prayer requests have continued to come in. Yesterday evening, in particular, we've had people reach out, and they're in difficult situations. Some have family members who went through a difficult surgery yesterday and are in ICU. Others are grieving. My firefighter family over in Maryland, praying for all of you. There are folks who possibility of losing their home. and then on top of all the local prayer requests, there's the situation over in Ukraine, all the suffering, all the pain. Our world's in a difficult place. But despite our circumstances, I think it's important for us to remember that in the New Testament, Christians were being persecuted. Persecution was happening throughout the Roman world, but they didn't hide in bunkers. They didn't, they didn't go against one another. Instead, they joined and worked together. And even Paul encouraged Christians and folks of the faith to work. He says, encourage one another, build each other up. Yeah, I encourage you to encourage one another, build each other up. And this is something that we need to be doing, especially in 2022. We need to be encouraging one another. It's so easy to get on social media and bash somebody that believes different than you. It's easy to get on social media and tear people down because they live in a different part of the world. It's easy to get on social media and be an expert on everything because we can be unfiltered. But when you're a follower of Jesus, you can't be unfiltered. Your words, your actions, your behaviors, the way you treat other people is a reflection of the faith that you proclaim. And we need to be serious about it. It's not just a Sunday morning pep rally in church, but it's a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week witness to the faith that we proclaim. And when Paul says to the church in Thessalonica to encourage one another and build each other up, he knew how difficult it was. He knew how difficult life was for each and every one. He was himself imprisoned. He himself went hungry. He himself struggled. He himself was beaten. But yet, he tells the church and the followers of Jesus to encourage one another and build each other up, just as, in fact, you are doing. And then he tells another church, another group of Christians. Paul's letters in the New Testament are letters to different culture groups, different churches. And in the Philippians church, in Philippi, he says, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. And so Paul is consistent from one letter to the other about how we're supposed to behave when it comes to our faith, when it comes to being followers of Jesus. And when life is difficult, when we lose people that we love, when we are struggling, whether it's financial, when there are situations and circumstances that we can't control. It's in that encouragement that we receive from other people that will help us to get through those difficult times. And I think that's why it's important when Paul tells the church in Thessalonians, encourage one another and build each other up. He knew that encouragement was going to get them through difficult times. And then he reminds the church in Philippi, do nothing out of selfish ambition. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. And he says, not looking for your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. And when we take that concern and care into our community, into our neighbors, we're doing what Jesus told us to do. And Paul understood that. And so I don't know what you're facing today. I don't know what life is throwing at you. But I encourage you pray. I encourage you to talk to somebody. I encourage you to know that you are loved and that you are going to get through this. Hey, this is Pastor Bill from St. Luke's United Methodist Church, Harrisville, West Virginia, Ritchie County, West Virginia. Wherever you are, I hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're safe. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.